What do you do now that you know your personality type? Like maybe you took one of those amazing tests online, or you got profiled by somebody and you're just like, I know it. I got it now. That felt good. I like it because other people are actually thinking the way that I think too. That's amazing. Well, what do you actually do now to bring that into some sort of personal growth into your life, some sort of personal development, instead of just saying like, now I am in this box and I know that this is a box that exists? Coming up in this video. What's up, legend? It's Sherman here from Geek Psychology, where I help geeks, gamers, and creatives to live a better life through having more confidence and motivation, gain control over your life or regain control over your life. And I talk a lot about personality type because I feel that it's one of the best models for understanding yourself and personal growth. I don't see the benefit of just using it to enjoy memes and things like that, although that has its place. I think there's a deeper benefit from it. So I want to talk about, in this video, what can you do now that you know your type, instead of just sitting on it. I don't know why you would sit on a bunch of letters, unless that's your thing. I'm not here to judge. So the first thing that you can do is to research more. Really dig into what does it mean to be an ISTP? What does it mean to be an INFP or ENTJ or whatever it is? Really make sure that you are digging into more than just the Myers-Briggs profile, but what are the cognitive functions? What are those eight characters, 8 different components within you? I explain them as characters because I personify everything, because that's what INFPs tend to do. But what are these different aspects of yourself? What do they mean? What are the actual, the realistic things that happen because of that thought process, that way of learning about the world, gathering information and making decisions on those, as well as, what are some of the pitfalls? What are some of the things that happen that just really mess you up, that get you stressed out because of your personality type? Because we all have them. Your weaker functions are going to be the things that trip you up. Your blind spots, those recurring instances in your life are like, man, I always do this. Why do I always do that? Well, your personality type can be a big sign into that. I don't know if you can hear those birds, but those birds are real birds. They're not audio birds, fake birds. We don't want fake birds in here now to match the background. But I love this background, man. It's chill. And so after you're done researching it, trial and error. Like, don't just say, yes, this is me, and move on from there. But try on other types is what I always recommend. Maybe I'm not an INFP. Maybe, like another channel thinks, I'm an ISTP. Okay, well, I'm going to put that on for a little bit. I'm going to wear that ISTP mask for a little bit and check with myself so that I don't have some sort of confirmation bias, or I'm not blind to certain aspects of my life. And through doing that, through checking yourself and trial and erroring through the process, you're going to gain even more understanding of who you are as well as who other people are. I know for some of us, that actually is the difficult part, especially IFPs, where I can see myself in all the types, so I don't know. I can't figure it out. And INFJs, I know, struggle with that sometimes as well. But it's part of the process, right? And if you try it on, you're like, ooh, nope, definitely not an ESTJ. Well, that's good. Then you've eliminated many of those aspects, right? And you can, if you understand the cognitive functions because you dived into that and researched it more, then you're going to have a even better understanding of who you are and how to bring that out to serve in better interactions with other people, so you can have better relationships intrapersonally and interpersonally. And then once you're pretty settled on that, I would suggest using it to shape your life. Using it to say that this job is probably not right for me. It's not fulfilling the aspects of my life. If you're an ESTP or an ESFP and you're stuck in a cubicle all day doing paperwork, since you started that job, you've been miserable. Well, that's probably a sign that it's going against your personality type, right? If you're an ETJ and you're not actually like moving up in the ranks of your job, well, maybe that's something that just doesn't fit within your personality type. And it's not fueling you. It's not giving you energy. It's not rejuvenating you. So there are some ways that you can look at that, and then you can bring those into your life if your current life doesn't have that. Like for INFPs, whenever I talk to INFPs through like one-on-one sessions and stuff, and they're like, I'm just miserable. I'm depressed. I don't want to do anything. And I check, like, are you doing some sort of creative connection to who you are? Doing crafts or poetry or songs or dancing or some sort of piano or something to express this emotion going inside? Oh, no? Oh, well, you need to do that. You need to find some sort of outlet for that, or you're going to be miserable. And that's not good. And if you know your personality type, then you can actually build on that, right? I always say, within RPG classes and stuff, it's like knowing that you're a healer changes the game. If you've been trying to stab people the whole time, if you're like, now I'm going to stab you with my little dagger, and really all of your ability points are put into healing people and helping people and shielding yourself and others, then maybe it's time to check that out and adjust that. And then the last thing that I would recommend is to find other people, not just anybody. That works too. I mean, that's a good thing too, I imagine. But finding other people who share your personality type and you can bond with them. There are tons of Reddit groups. If you're an INFP, go to inowfeelpositive.com, sign up there, go into the Discord INFP only chat server. We have like 500 INFPs in there right now. Join Geek Psychology Discord server in the description below. Just bond with people who have the same personality type so that you can learn faster, so that you can learn quicker and easier than you would have if you didn't have mentors or other people to share that experience with, right? The one of the biggest points of all this is like, I know other people of my personality type struggled with this. Oh, this is what they did. Good. I cannot do that thing continuously, and I can just, navigate around it or whatever, break through it, destroy it, depending on your metaphor, and live a better life. That's what you want, right? And also, if you want to live a better life, go to geekpsychology.com, sign up for the webinar there. You can learn some tips, tricks, and techniques on how to live a better life as a gamer, as a geek, as a creative. Oh, and let me know down below, what is the first thing that you did when you figured out your personality type? Was it to get like extremely excited about it and share it with all your friends and family and then look at you like you're a weirdo and then you're like, okay, well, that's fun. And then you hide and look up a bunch of stuff online and just quietly be like, yes, this is me. This is me. Nobody will ever know. It might have happened to me. I don't know. It's a possibility. Keep up the lifelong quest and good luck, have fun. Peace.